Hello, everybody. A very, very good afternoon or good evening. Let me just move this way a bit. There we go. Now you can see me. Hello to everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. I do apologise for the slight delay there. I was in a meeting which overran a little bit, so that's the nature of the job. It's good to see everyone, and welcome back to another live trading session. We're going to be looking at the current themes in the markets. We're going to be hopefully getting some good trades on. We've been doing well, particularly on gold. I've got a gold trade on right now, as per my automated system, which is running pretty good. So I will be showing everyone, of course, the visibility of that, giving my views on the latest gold moves, commodities moves, FX majors. What about the euro dollar trade, guys? What about it? Remember last week? Monday. We spoke about those inverse fair value gaps on the DXY, on the euro dollar. What a trade that was yesterday. So hopefully some people managed to benefit from that, of course, at your own discretion. I certainly did, and I always just share my trading journey, as it goes. So hopefully some people, if you did benefit from that, give me a shout. Let me know in the comment section. Did you manage to get on the euro dollar sell that I placed? If you did, then great. If not, no worries. Hopefully we can get some more trades. So hello to those in the chat section. I can see the people commenting on there. We are doing another giveaway. I'm live on X as well. So for those who are live on X, let me just quickly go and check and say hello to everyone who is live with me. Yes, my X stream is working. Yes, we've got quite a few people with me on X as well. Hello to all of you, and of course, hello to everybody on the YouTube channel. I'm just thank you. Just grabbing some water because I was thirsty from the meeting. Thank you very much. Nice service. Hello to those on the YouTube chat. Who have we got on there today? Who have we got? We've got Aaron77. We've got Mev Trades. Hello to you. Nutra Pro. Mohammed Yusuf. Hello. Sadhak 15. Amit. Hello to you as well. Good to see you. Today's market is awesome. I love to hear that. CS Simplified Official. Hello to you, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Zaref Khan. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good, to be honest with you. Mainly because of this gold trade that I've got on at the moment. Can I show you my screen? My stop loss has been trailed quite aggressively. I might even be about to be stopped out, but look at the profit down in this corner here. Very, very happy with that. To be honest, it looks like I'm about to be stopped out, which is fine. Maybe we can get a re-entry. We've had a liquidity sweep on the bottom here, and you can see we're making our way back up. Yes, for the giveaway, 80k in Atmos funded challenges today. 20k of that is dedicated to the X community. If you're watching, check my pinned post on the rules. For those of you who are on my YouTube channel or the Forex YouTube channel or on Atmos, by joining the stream, by engaging in the chat, you will be entered into the live draw. It does add your username. It gives people double the chance to win if you are a subscriber of the channel. And if you are a real engager, it does block spam. You don't need to comment win anymore, like we used to, and I will announce the winners of the giveaways in the Discord channel after the stream. So make sure you check that out. Of course, if you're not in any of this stuff, then check the description, check my bio. The links are there. Just join them. Who else we got? Farhan on the stream. Hello to you, my friend. Farhan Shakil loves Atmos. Don't we all? Of course we do. Jude Sava, hello to you as well. Massive dump on crypto, says Zayn Ahmad 211, sorry. Yes, indeed. We'll take a look at crypto markets as well. We'll look at some of the news that's come out this week. We've had ECB, we've had Bank of England, all delivering their interest rate decisions. So it's a nice busy time in the markets. Who else have we got? Yusuf, hello to you. AFA QXD. Someone here has sold GBP USD. Good to see you. Henry, hello to you as well. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. So I'm just catching up with the chat now. Yes, it was nice water passed on. You know who that was. Thank you very much. Mark, hello to you as well. Good to see you. Cool Trader 21. We've got loads of people. Let me just go to the thingy. MREX, let's start trading with Atmos. Yes, indeed, guys. Let's get trading with Atmos. Guys, scan this QR code here. And you will get, with code Connor, you will get a discount, but also on there you will see my social medias if you wish to follow me and enjoy some of the the average content that I put out there, then feel free to come and join me and follow me on there as well. Atmos, hello to you, Atmos. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Addison smiling, hello to you. I hope you are smiling today, like I am. Okay, right. So, I'm jealous of your AI bot as well. Thank you to everyone who decided to join. Appreciate it. Following you everywhere you go, says someone in the chat section. Thank you. Right. Okay. So. Overnight, last night, let's just talk quickly about the news and then we'll get into trade ideas, guys. We've just had 15 minutes ago, we've had the US Open, so expecting some good volatile moves. If anyone wants to follow my gold trade as well, then here it is. It's up 6,500. Full disclaimer, guys, because I'm not a liar. This isn't on a funded account. Unfortunately, I wish it was. But it's on a challenge phase, which is fine. So, yeah, not quite on the funded on this gold strategy just yet this year. But, we should be getting there. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing how that goes. But anyway, that's the gold sell that I'm in at the moment. So, hopefully some more downside in gold for me. Now, interesting one on Google yesterday. NASDAQ, big tech earnings. Google managed to beat their earnings per share. They beat their revenue expectations. However, if you look at this article, the NASDAQ big crash. NASDAQ falls over 400 points, wipes out 1.1 trillion as AI stocks tumble. Give it a rest. I mean, the scaremongering that I've seen online regarding the current stock market dip is laughable, in my opinion. I'm here to follow price action. Okay, yes, we're down 1.2% on the day, but let me just show you some context, right? Look at the daily. This huge stock market tumble that we've got. Okay, it's been a fairly negative 3 days on the stock market, right? We can see that quite clearly. I mean, when you zoom out, is it really that bad? We are still okay. We're actually down on the year, which is fair enough. However, for me, look, okay, we've had a bit of a range in market. This is a broad range on the Nasdaq between 26.2 and 24. Yeah, we're pushing down towards the bottom of the range at 24. Fair enough. I think for me, I'm not panicking on what we see in the stock market and stuff until such point that we see a real break of this range and we get a move down towards 23,000. Okay, then I might go, okay, fair enough. We're on for a bit of a correction here. But let's be honest, guys, we're still pretty much in bull territory, in my opinion, and the stock market still remains, in my opinion, a market that we should be looking out for those bounces from lows. Okay? And that's just really what I wanted to point out to you today. Now, then we'll try and find some trade ideas around that as well. Now, ECB, a little bit of a non-event, to be honest, both of the interest rate decisions today, but the ECB decided to keep rates at the 2.15%, and the Bank of England also decided to keep their rates at 3.75%. The interesting one on the Bank of England was that the amount of people that were voting on the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of England, the amount of people that were voting for cuts increased from what the forecast was. So you can see we've got a bit of a dovish shift here from the Bank of England. As you can see, it's quite interesting that we've got the interest rates in the UK up at 3.75%, but the European Central Bank have decided to have rates, well, they've got rates at 2.15%. There's some policy divergence there. So what I'm seeing here is probably euro-pound upside, a slightly stronger euro in comparison to the pound, because I think that the Bank of England will start to bring rates down at some point, and I don't think there's much more room for the ECB to cut rates much further. So that's something that I want to just drill that into people's heads, that we've got a little bit of policy divergence there. Let's take a look at the trade on euro dollar from yesterday. Now let me just quickly show you exactly the same analysis, right? Pretty textbook, to be honest with you. I'm not talking, it's not crazy moves, to be honest with you. I'm not claiming that it's just like a life-changing trade, but it was solid analysis. Clear confluence, right? Bullish fair value gap on euro dollar. broken, tested, we sold yesterday. What gave us the extra? What gave me the extra confluence? Look at the DXY. Bearish fair value gap, broken, becomes inverse, test, boom. So really nice confluence there between the DXY and the euro dollar, which made that for me what people like to call an A+ setup. And I shared that in obviously on the stream, and I shared that in the Discord channel yesterday. So yeah. Thank you very much for the kind comments on there. In terms of news events we've got coming out for the rest of the day, in 10 minutes time, we've got unemployment claims in the US. It's a high impact news event. It will be a bit noisy around it. We're expecting unemployment claims to tick slightly higher, 212,000 from the 209 previous. I don't think that's going to cause too much volatility. I just want to know, I don't believe that we're getting, yes, I don't believe are we getting JOLTS job openings today? I thought that the employment data from the US was going to be delayed and not be released this week, especially NFP, which was meant to be tomorrow, because of the partial government shutdown. So I'm not sure if we're getting that news, to be honest with you. But I might be wrong there. I've been in meetings all day, to be honest with you, so it's been a tough one. Just reading some of the... Dev Miko says it was broken and retested. That's all we need to know. Yes, exactly that. Atmos have had a little bit of a logo change. Yeah, whoever knows that is right on the ball. Slight change, slight rebranding, should we say? Nothing too different. It looks pretty cool, I thought, to be honest with you. Have you seen it? Has anyone actually seen it? Looks nice. Like this. Very, very nice indeed. And I can't take credit for that one, unfortunately, but the team at Atmos done a good job there. So yes, looking good, looking good. So slight change there. Well done for noticing. But yeah, okay. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the trade ideas that we can bring in for today. So in terms of the current trade that I'm in, gold, I don't know if I'm going to survive this, to be honest with you. But we might survive it. But I'm short from where was my entry? I was short from 4921. Looks like I might be stopped out at 4850, roughly around there. Hopefully I'm not. If I do get stopped out, it's a 2.5% profit, which I'm very, very happy with. But I was just held on to the trade a little bit just to see, we know how quick gold's been moving, and you see the pullback from the downside here. In fact, I'm actually interested in gold longs, to be honest with you, which is why I trailed my stop loss quite aggressively. I could be about to be stopped out right now, to be honest. Let me zoom in so we can watch it. Watch the profits go. I'm still in. Imagine if it reverses from here. No, yeah, I'm gone. So yeah, I'm out for about 2.5% gain there. We shall see how it goes, but let me just quickly show you on gold. Let me go to trading view because it's just a bit clearer for us. We're down 2.5%. You'll notice, wow, these charts look messy. I'm just going to delete everything, to be honest, and start fresh. So here's the big drop in gold. It's been felt a lot harder in silver. Look at the relative strength of gold compared to silver, because silver is back at the bottom of the big drop that we had at the beginning of this week and the back end of last week, whereas the lows on gold are holding up a lot better. What does that tell me? Well, let's not overcomplicate it. Gold is better for longs. Silver is better for shorts, depending on what your bias is on commodities. Now, I'm looking at this current move in gold. Here is the move. If I draw a fib from the top to the bottom, okay, we reacted really from the golden pocket area, as people like to call it. But more importantly for me is that I'm starting to see signs of a reversal here, because we made the V-shaped recovery We broke structure highs, break of structure here, break of structure here, break of structure here. We had a change of character down here, but have you noticed that we're just failing to create any new low, right? This was 12.30. This was the London low, wicked, liquidity sweep. If you follow market structure here, it looks rather like inducement, which is where you've got a move lower, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low. Are we shaping up for this? What do you think, guys? Let me know in the chat section. Do you like the idea of that? How does that look to you? Zarif Khan has asked me, if no one ever saw my results, would I still trade the same way? Yes. I built my systems not to sell. I built my systems to trade, right? My job as a market analyst is to provide market commentary and to showcase what I think is going to happen and give my opinion, not advice, my opinion on what's coming out in the market. Now, I built these systems purely from a personal basis. I won't be selling the systems for people to use them on props. Why? One, because I make profit from them. And two, if I sell these systems out and we all trade the same system on prop, the system, the EA, will get banned because you're not allowed to do that. So there's another reason. And second of all, but what I'm trying to say is that I am able to potentially give these in an indirect way, whether that's via copy trading, whether that's, whatever it is. But I can't give, and I wouldn't give someone the EA, unfortunately. But you can indirectly benefit from the EA at your discretion. That's something that I'm building into my mentorship. So I was tasked by the company to build a course, to build mentorship and stuff like that. So that's why I introduced it. Yes. Mohammed, hello to you. I've seen your question. My friend. How to overcome revenge trading and overtrading. Okay, how to overcome revenge trading and overtrading. Very, very simple in my eyes. And that is create a trading journal for revenge trading. Because that will allow you to have all of your trades written down, obviously, but also allow you to write down how you felt about the trade, whether it was following your rules or not. And then when you've got that collection of data, and I know it sounds boring, but you're asking me the question, this is how you do it. When you've got that collection of data, right, what you're then able to do is look at your past trades and look at where you had your biggest losses. And you will find, with higher confidence, you will find that a lot of it is down to you maybe lost a big trade when you felt really emotional, when you felt angry, when you weren't following your rules, when you placed a trade directly after a loss, and you'll be able to see that in black and white on a journal. There's automated journals out there. If anyone wants my journal completely free of charge, I've sent it to anyone who asked for it. Message me on Discord, send me your email address, I'll pop it over to you. Save a copy, and you can use the trading journal that got me out of that habit if you wish. Completely free of charge. I don't make anything from it. In terms of over trading, set yourself what I would call a 2-bullet system. So the way in which I used to do this is when I used to wake up and trade, London Open, let's trade. I would only place across the day from London to New York, I would only have 2 bullets in my gun. Yeah. And those 2 bullets replicate a trade. If I make profit from that trade, that bullet stays with me. If I lose the trade, I lose the bullet. And I only get 2 of those per day. At any point where I lose those 2 bullets, I stop trading for the day and I go and do something else, whether that's go to the gym, play on the Xbox, whatever it is. That would be the way in which I did do it. So the 2-bullet system. Frankenstein, hello. Connor, which other pairs do you currently have open positions in? Nothing. I'm completely dry now. So this is strategy number one, the golden cross. That's out. I'm out for 2.5% profit. The DAX Power Hour. I was actually making changes to this, just a bug update fixes, whatever. I should have been in a DAX sell from this red line, but I'm not. So I should be in this trade, but I'm not, and that run close to 1-to-1 risk reward. Frequency, hello to you. Do I trade futures? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't trade futures. However, I understand the popularity behind it. I understand futures. I could trade futures. I probably will trade futures when the time is right. But at the moment, if I'm being honest with you, I make my money from CFD trading, and that's fine with me until I'm in a position where I'm comfortable and I've got the mentorship out and everything is in place, which is very soon, guys. I will branch into futures for sure, but I'm not going to come and say I'm a profitable futures trader, because I'm not. Of course, Forex is a good broker. Come on. Multi-regulated. We've got Atmos funded, backed by Forex. Yes, broker backed. Why I like Atmos funded. Atmos funded is a broker backed prop firm with no hidden rules. Also, they have a very lovely customer support and smooth withdrawal process. And thank you very much, Games Club 786. I appreciate the kind comments there. What do I think gold will do this morning? Someone keeps asking the same question. Someone answer it for him. I just answered it. How much risk on one position? If you need that journal, let me know. How much do I risk on one position? Never really more than 1%. 2% is my absolute max. That's if it's an A+ setup. What about this, guys? I want to just quickly. Sorry, I will look at more trade ideas. Let me just tell you something that I've been working on. It's a secret. Okay. So, what if I told you that one of the things that I've been working on is basically training an AI version of me? This person is 100 times smarter than me. It generates data from multiple sources: real yields, COT, CME Fed Watch, calendar, interest rates, inflation, blah, 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 smart money concepts, technical analysis, whatever else is out there, and basically collects. I'm trying to explain it in a clear way. I have 10 different agents all having very specific jobs within this AI analysis software. And what that does for me is generate a superhuman analyst, which generates a trade idea for me and places that trade automatically on MT5 for me as an EA with it gives me an analysis report, and generates a trade for me. It grades the trade based on confluence. So if it's an A+ setup, it might risk 2%. If it's an A setup, it'll risk 1.75. If it's a B setup, it'll risk 1, etc. Whatever it is. I'm thinking I might introduce this into the mentorship as a strategy, as analysis, as trade ideas. Let me know what you think. It's looking pretty insane. And we're talking thousands of lines of code that have gone into this. Grant, yes, sorry, I was a little bit late to schedule the stream. Good afternoon to you. Yes, I am streaming today, as you can see. No, I'm not replacing the AI with me. I will still be live streaming. I'll just be trading this with you, or I'll be on the streams or on the private group sessions or whatever, and I'll be executing the trades. I mean, it is a bit boring from a trading point of view, but it's the way the way the world is going. The QR code on my screen is my profile. If you scan it, you basically will get access to my links, my social medias, and also Atmos discounts as well. But I don't really push it too much, to be honest. I'm sorry to hear it's a bad day in the market for you. Yes. What's happened to Bitcoin, guys? I'm hearing, I just saw everyone going crazy. Oh man, look at that. Do you remember this analysis, guys? Do you remember this? People hate on trend lines and stuff, and you know, there are people I imagine that might make money from that. I don't know. For me, if a trend line it looks solid, then it does. But you can't argue with this bearish move. I've said this before. I do apologise if I'm repeating myself. Low volume rally. This is analysis I had on already. Breakout below the trend line. Retest. Liquidity sweep. Break of structure. Retest. Then distribution. All the way down to below 70k now. Wow. That is pretty beefy. Not only that, guys, this is looking like a serious market structure break of this low. Crypto traders out there who have got crypto wallets who bought at 100k, I imagine they probably have a longer term investment horizon, which is fine. But there might be some people sweating here as we rapidly approach 60. Look at this. Oh, you know what I'm about to tag here, right? Order block. Why is this an order block? Well, it's the last bearish candle, daily order block, before a real impulsive move. Look how impulsive that was. Created FEGs, broke the previous all-time high. This is serious support for Bitcoin. I would love to see how this daily candle closes, to be honest with you. Now, the higher risk trade here on Bitcoin for the Bitcoin lovers, this could be one of the first times I ever place a trade on Bitcoin, because this is really strong support for me. I don't buy into the panic and the fear that risk assets are falling. I think it's a natural pullback. If you yeah, this is a huge swing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is realistic, but 21R from that support area up to the all-time high, up to 100k, it's 11R, and even up to the previous low, right? If you think about this, you know, sorry, if you targeted the previous low that was broken, you've got a 1.84 risk reward. What I'm thinking to myself is I could close half the position off there, and then it's risk free. And there's a chance that, we branch out further up to 85, up to 100, and who knows? Really like this support area, guys. Really like it. GUSCH, hello to you. Hello to those on the X channel as well. Eliu, Hamza, hello to you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. How many people we got on the live on X? Come on. $82 people live on X with me. Hello to you all. Thank you very much. I can see your comments coming through. Who likes this trade idea? Who hates it? Are we getting more downside? Or is this a good reversal? What's happening in the stock market? Has gold gone up further yet? I was tempted to place a buy on gold. Oh, don't tell me we reversed. What's happening with gold, guys? Where is it? Okay, it's not really doing much. I imagine we didn't get that news, right? The jolts wouldn't have come out. Sorry, what is... Oh, 231k on the unemployment claims. Okay. 231k on the unemployment claims. Ticking higher, isn't it? Look at the unemployment claims from December. This is the highest unemployment claims figure we've had since December the 11th. So it's not catastrophic. However, it's the highest one we've had in 7 weeks. So is there more dollar weakness? I like the look of gold upside off the back of that. Thank you very much, Mohammed. I appreciate that. The announcement of the giveaway winners will be in the Discord channel around 10 minutes after the stream ends. Come on in, guys. Look, any other markets? Sorry if I've missed your comments. It's hard to keep up sometimes, but let me know. Any markets anyone wants me to cover now? Let me try and find a trade idea on these markets. Go on, tell me. I'm waiting on the chat. First person who says a market, I'll go through that one. Go. Definitely a profitable day for me. Nasdaq. Grant got in there straight away. Nice one. Nasdaq. If I'm being honest with you, the reason that Nasdaq's a little bit of a no trade for me is I don't typically sell the stock market. I'm sort of a long only guy. So like if the markets, because we know stock markets go up historically. So I'm not really one who scalps Nasdaq. However, if you look at this current pattern that we've got here, look at the resistance on this trend line that was broken. Test 1 minute time frame. If I was going to set, if I was going to place this, guys, I would tell you I'm not going to place it. But if I was going to trade the Nasdaq now, and someone said put a trade on the Nasdaq, this is what I would do. I would sell from market. I'd put my stop loss probably here above this 24,800, and I would target the bottom of the range, which is, what is it? 23,850 as a longer term target. Maybe slightly unrealistic, but there we go. 24,850. Was it 24,850? 23,850. Say here. 5 minutes. Move this across. As an 11-to-1 risk reward trade. That's what I would do. That would be what the trade looks like. Higher RR. Guys, I'm not the CEO. I am not the CEO of Atmos. I'm the lead trading educator. Should we call me that? The market analyst. Whatever you want to call me. I'm not the CEO. Yeah, it's a massive trade. I'm just telling you what I would do if I was going to trade the Nasdaq. But to be honest with you, I don't sell stock markets, so I'd rather wait for a dip to buy. But it's worth keeping there. Okay, there's some people that asked for Forex. I think we should give some love to the Forex market because, why not? Do you know what would be interesting on to be honest with you, it was quite a weak unemployment claims. So it's not surprising that we're seeing the euro dollar pick up from the lows. What about GU? Is it doing the same thing? Yeah, look at this just shows of interest rates how powerful they are. Do you remember at the start of the stream I said the divergence between the ECB and the Bank of England? The fact that we had the pound, the Bank of England that kept rates where they were, but there was a more dovish voting split, and the ECB who have already got rates down at 2.15%. Yeah, they're going to be slightly more hawkish relative to the Bank of England. I froze there because I forgot what I was saying. And you can see that in the chart. Literally, look at the difference. with EU and GU. EU is holding on the lows because of probably that's relatively hawkish in comparison to the Bank of England, relatively hawkish. But GU is on the way down, which is telling me weaker pound, stronger euro. So yeah, missed the trick on that one, to be fair, because probably should have been selling GU rather than EU yesterday. So I can't catch everything, guys. That's why I've got the AI version of me being created, so I don't miss this sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at that. But with let's look at the DXY. Okay, it's not really finding too much momentum, is it? But there is still imbalance above. I'm a little bit torn, to be honest with you, on what to do with the dollar. I'm sitting in sort of a neutral stance, so I wouldn't really trade it as such. I made the profit yesterday from euro dollar because it was just so clean, the setup. But I'm happy that I'm out of it, to be honest. And I don't really have too much opinion on. If I had to hang my hat on it, I would say that the dollar's still going to be under pressure. So the likes of dollar yen. That was so obvious, wasn't it? Do you remember that? Remember we spoke about buying the dips in dollar yen? That was so obvious. Well, everything's obvious when it's already happened. I know that, but yeah, look how much it's filled those FEG. I'd like to see something similar, like you see here, on gold. So you see how it's probably still got like. It's quite ugly though, isn't it? Very ugly. Daily moving average 200 is all the way down there. My gold trade would have been looking nice if I'd have held on. Is this a good buy? I wonder if this is a good buy. Not a good buy, a good buy opportunity. To be honest, it looks pretty solid. My only concern about it is that we didn't break this high. I'd preferred it if we'd have broken this high, come down into this 1 minute demand zone, and then gone. There's a potential trade on gold. Very scalpy, I know, but can't do too much about that. That's how I would trade gold right now. But as I said, not massively confident because of the fail to break this structure high. I mean, we did have a liquidity sweep on the low, and we've had a reaction. But yeah. Hopefully, thank you very much for the kind comments. I do hope you are learning a lot. People thought I was the CEO. That's a legendary. I actually really like this. I really like it. Especially we created that bullish engulfer as well. Look at it go. Guys, if you got this one on without me, then I hate you. I'm only joking. No, I'm not Patrick from Discord. I'm Connor Woods from Discord. Tasty stuff. Like that. I think, what was only fear? Gold is good. Let's follow it, guys. Let's see what X is saying. 100 people on X. Hello to everybody on X. Thank you for joining me today. If you have joined me on X and it's the first time, welcome. I do stream twice a week at the moment. That will go up to 4 times. Look at this. Gold. Oh no. The beauty of 1 minute candles, eh? They sell you the dream. What's Bitcoin up to? Is it going further down? Is it? Okay, we're into the daily demand zone. It's a big area, remember. So the two ways in which you trade this, the aggressive way is that you trade it like literally from the demand zone, yeah. But that's a swing trade, I would say. And the other way in which you would trade it is if you drop down to the lower time frames, right, and we say, right, here we go. Here's the 1 hour time frame. Here's our daily zone. Do we see a reaction? Do we see a liquidity sweep? Do we see a change in structure? That sort of stuff. If yes, then that gives us extra confluence on the trade and probably means you can generate a greater risk reward from that than previously. Very nice of you, Mev Trades, to say I am a hidden gem. Look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I am full-time employed. I'm paid a salary to be an analyst, yeah? So I'm not allowed to have Atmos funded accounts because there's a conflict of interest. Which is fair enough. It's the same for all employees. It'd be if someone works at FTMO, he wouldn't be allowed to trade on FTMO accounts. I would love to trade on Atmos funded accounts. And if I could, I would. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed. So I'll let you guys do that for me. Yeah, still doing the giveaways. Grant, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Okay, where are we at? To be honest, guys, I don't really have too much more for you. Just want to quickly let you guys know that on after the bell tonight, we had Google last night, Amazon earnings. I've got a good friend who works at Amazon. He won't be watching this stream, but I've got a good friend who works at Amazon. He won't give me insider info either. Not really a good friend, is he? So I don't know what's going to happen. But it wouldn't surprise me if Amazon beat earnings expectations. So, yeah, that's one. Oh, look at gold. That's one to take a look at after the bell tonight, guys. I don't really trade Amazon stock. $80K in giveaways, guys. $20K for those of you on X. $60K for those of you on YouTube. You can join both. Like, it is random. I'm not reading that comment out, whoever said that. Man, some of you lot are weird. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, look, I don't really have anything else to say. Gold's not really doing too much, to be honest. What did the Nasdaq do? Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Why is he not saying I've tagged? I was in. Hypothetically, I was in. But look at it. Look at it go. The thing is about these high risk reward trades that I like about them is you don't. It looks so unrealistic, and it is. You don't get the full target a lot. But what I like about in play risk management is like you can take some off the table when you get to 1-to-1. Yeah. So yes, you're looking at that big move and going it's unlikely. But all you need to do is get to 1-to-1. Yeah. And when you get to 1-to-1, you can take some off the table. You can move your stop loss to entry, and you basically just got a free hit. And every time you're risk free and you've got a free hit, yes, okay, people get annoyed because it hits my risk, it hits my stop loss entry, and it flies to target. Okay, that happens. You can't stop that no matter where you move the goalpost, you know. But what I like is that you can just basically keep being risk free, you know, and then at some stage in the year you're going to catch a big un or a few big uns, and that's all it takes, you know. 10 frequency, hello to you. Sunny, hello to you. I'm listening to on YouTube and Twitter. Hello to you, my good friend. Have I ever broken? My trading rules, of course I have. Of course I have. And what did I learn from it? To stop doing it. The biggest lessons come when you see the mistakes that you make in black and white in front of you, and the actual damage that it's done to your profit and loss. Yeah. Until you actually see what the effect that is, you end up just looking at it and going, why? Like, I'm self-destructing, but I don't know why I don't know what the damage is from my self-destruct. Well, if you have a journal, or if you have some sort of accountability or statement on what you're doing, then it's impossible to hide from. And then you will, because eventually, once you've got skin in the game, you're going to stop and you're going to cut out those mistakes going forward, because you see what it does to your bank account. All right then, guys. Listen, hopefully I've answered a fair few of your questions. I'm going to end the stream there purely because I've got another meeting starting in 5 minutes. I wish I could stay on for longer, but I can't. But listen, I'll be back on Monday to do this all again, to break down the rest of the week's trades. If I'm active at the time when one of my trades places, then I will let you guys know, because I like to share my trading journey with people. Gold is making a serious move from that level, so hopefully people manage to benefit from that. If you didn't, then it's fine. I don't give trading signals, but nice piece of analysis from there. Look at this. This looks great. It looks really, really good. If we break 4870, then for me, that's the golden ticket. Anyway, so yeah, got some good trades on the stream. Had a good trade on gold today anyway, so I'm not gonna cry about it. But good luck to those who are trading the rest of the day. I'm probably going to call it a day unless my EA places another trade. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll see you guys on Monday for the week ahead stream with the best trades, and I'll announce the giveaways or the winners of the giveaways in the X and the Discord community in the next 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Take care, trade well, trade safe, and I'll see you soon.